just to let you know, for my wedding that we had, my wife and I, we were the chanters, along with Father Alderman and Lady Krista West, who reported. We did the Alderman Mattins, we did the chanting. Then I went to the altar to serve as a deacon. She went up to the choir. And so you guys are more reasonable about your time. I think, well, maybe ours started at 3 o'clock. Maybe ours started at 3 o'clock too. We barely had time to go to Boston Chicken, which is one of my favorite places in court. And you guys went to eat after liturgy and indoors, set the ways to get ready for the wedding and come back. It's just not an easy thing to do. It's the best thing. The one thing I would ask you guys to do, though, is that when you guys come for communion tomorrow, come together. Originally, all the liturgies were done. You want me to actually do this for now? Just testing. Oh, you brought my bubble. That's okay. I don't feel like the bubble anyway. Oh, now, yeah, you know how hard it was to put this on before. I don't like hats. Okay, so just some tips though about getting ready. Who all here is going to be standing up here as in a wedding party? Who's all going to be in a wedding party? Okay, all right. So some important things for you guys to consider. I think the bride and groom calmed down a little bit. This is a little bit of the calm before the great celebration has happened, which is good. But this is a stressful time. We have to be honest. Here, I can't have your blood sugar dropping and then you dropping, all right? Because that can happen sometimes. So your best man is who?
Our sponsor is going to be Mike and
Michael. Okay, so Michael and Laura, you guys need to make sure these guys have had something to eat. Not that you bring them something to eat, but just follow up on them, just like you are going to be a sponsor. The service is about total longer. We'll see. So that's a little bit more of endurance. So the one thing is never having something to eat. The second thing is when you are here, you want to, as I said to you guys before, make some motion in your legs. Don't lock up your legs so that you teeter-totter and pass out. We haven't had it happen before, but once again, as I explained to you guys before, we didn't want to have that as an issue or a problem with you. I mean, if you do feel a little faint, let the person next to you know. If you see someone starting to teeter back and forth, okay, then it's okay to be a friend and grab them by the shoulder. That'll wake them up until we get them a chair to be able to sit down. That's not a problem, okay? The other thing is also cell phones, which I think mine is here. So it's just really critical that we put them on silent, okay, so that we don't have them going off during the service at all possible, especially if, I don't think, Tirza, you're going to probably have a cell phone on you, or the bridesmaids as well too, but anyway, so that's also another big help. And then the other thing is, when you come down the aisle and you come towards here and going in the different directions, it's important that we bow towards the holy altar with the gifts, the body Just leaving, we'll go back to being in position, come down here, and then we'll do leaving. And then we'll finally come here, go around to practice the actual sacrament itself.
And we even have Monica, who will be our photographer, so she can kind of see the layout of the service.
And that's good, Monica. I'm glad you can be here, because I'll give you the fly zone and also some of the real great places that might be helpful for you to get some shots, especially during the service. Have you done an Orthodox wedding before? Okay, yeah. So there'll be a couple of points I'll show you. It's really, really nice to get some shots. Almost all the time, they're going to be facing east, with a couple of exceptions, and I'll let you know about that. And so that would be possible for you to move there in the place. If you need to move back and forth through here, that's fine. It's just in here, it's going to be harder, but I'll work with you with that in just a second, okay? Anything else we need to know?
I think just also with our family, like some idea, I think we're gonna have our family in the back and then move up to the front as we move to the front.
Yes, and that's good. So what we'll do is we need to then make sure we pull out all of the reserved, so that we reserve the pews that you want to have, maybe first 1, 2, 3, if you want to, depending upon how many of the family you have. Just two. Okay, that's fine. We can do that.
So that would be the front two and the back.
Oh, yes, yes. We'll need, yeah. Okay, that's fine. That's good. We'll do that. Anything, that's a good point. Anything else? I'm so sorry. Forgive me. Then you guys are going to be here, right? Yes, yes. Okay, we got. The question is going to be, so let's have you over just a little bit more to make sure enough room. Go ahead and back yourself up. So, what is going to have the people
Did with Simone's wedding was the best idea, which was just this line right now simply shifts
outside
to the right.
and forms outside?
Just walk in and
Okay.
we're already in line.
Okay, that's fine. Okay,
So everybody lines up.
Right now, who's at your left and your right, that's who you need to bring up, because you're left and right. So I have to remember, not everybody.
Yeah, I was about to ask, so we need to have, I think it would be best if this with you, Jed.
Sure, yeah.
But it looks like he wants to be with David.
Well, but he's gonna be bringing the rings to
Yes.
that side, right?
Probably, yeah. I'm not really- And then probably Lana will just be with you, Andrew.
Yeah.
I think so, I think it makes sense. Yeah, if they're both at the end, I think that would make sense.
A flower girl and then our ring.
that's fine. That's totally
You
fine.
can let us know exactly when they should come, because I don't know how that fits.
Well, it actually doesn't, and that's why it's up to you to put it
Kind of weird.
wherever you, it doesn't matter. It could be toward the very end, it could be the first thing, it could be anywhere in between.
I think it'd be really nice if they went down the aisle
he could still, the,
Oh, really?
well, we'll keep him overnight on the altar. And put him back in the box, and he can bring it down. He'll just have them hold. But we probably want to get that box now.
Yes, I have it right here.
Okay, then let's have him.
Okay.
So he gets used to holding that, maybe. So, and able attention. So then, what will be helpful then is that we know that be lined up exactly like this, so that probably probably one of the doors will be open anyways. People probably, and then at that point, when you come all the way back here, that's for me that you're ready. And I'll come at that point. Now, what we want to talk about, first part of this, is then our next stage. We do the betrothal back, practice way of doing it. Betrothal separate from the actual marriage service. Is that once we finish with the betrothal, I give my stole for you guys to both take a hold of and to come down the aisle. They will follow next. It should be traditional that your sponsors would come after you. So how do you want to have that be so that the rest of the people come down the aisle? How would you like that to be
I think
done?
it's already set up, right?
Yeah, so everyone would just match up.
And then,
Yeah, because we need to figure out where do you want to put them in?
Sponsors, that's how.
maybe,
Or get them to come with her, the auntie,
Yeah.
just behind us.
Yeah, yeah.
okay, yeah, that's a good idea, that's a good idea.
Cal will be with Camille then?
Maybe Cal will
we
go,
go down.
you're gonna go
Yeah,
with
we'll
Auntie
go down,
Mimi.
yeah.
You can go with Auntie Mimi.
Okay, so you get to go
Or
in
just till after and then just
Probably just
after.
the,
After? Yeah, just after when everyone's walking down, right?
then he'll switch. I think that'd be complicated.
No, just
You should
stay.
probably just stay,
Little.
Okay. Okay, so then when I take the bride and groom down, okay, let me have your attention, guys, please. I'm taking the bride and groom down, then Michael and Lori will come down, then you guys will come down. Now, so I want to know, because of the photographer, need to get any pictures down the aisle? And I'm not asking if you have to. Had you thought about, is that what you're wanting to do? If not, I'm not create a problem of that with this.
I think it'd be nice, you know, Mom's wedding was, we spaced it out so there was a good amount of time and space.
Okay, then so what we'll do, you guys, just so you'll remember this, is that when I take them down the aisle, that's when, Monica, that's right, Monica. Oh, Monica, yes, of course, Monica. What we'll do is we'll make sure that we get them down there. You guys won't leave, Michael, you won't leave your spot until we get them into place. Then that will give Monica a chance to be able to get a picture of Michael and Lori coming down, and then, do you want to have them all get into their space for the next couple come?
It was like, with Simone, it was like when they got halfway, like,
Okay,
the sponsors halfway, then, the first,
Then
then
the next couple.
then the flower girls
Okay,
came.
okay.
The halfway.
Okay.
So, maybe where Monica is, or? Yeah, that second pillar. Yeah, so when they pass the second pillar, then the next group can.
Okay, so you guys are just going to have to be keeping an eye on that. Because then once. No. Okay, so we're going to practice that until we get everybody down there in position, but what we need to do is also make sure we practiced having the flower girl and the ring boy come down at the appropriate time, okay? So let's practice this as if we've done the betrothal. Okay, you got my stole.
And we both hold on.
Yes, you both, yeah, just one, with one hand, okay? And then what I'm going to do is bring you guys down here, okay? We'll be sensing and singing that hymn at that time when we do, okay? Yes, love? Yes. Yes. Yeah, there's going to have to be the bouquet handoff, yeah. Yeah, that would be, Lori would have to take care of it.
I can't hold it in this hand too.
Yeah,
Not right.
yeah, no, because you'll have the candle.
Okay.
You'll have the candle. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, so let's go through the walkthrough, and then we can also do the handoff with that, which is helpful, okay? All right, bring you guys down here, sensing down here. I'm going to have you step a little bit forward on the carpet just to make room for people to go through, and you'll back up afterwards, okay? Step forward back here. Okay, once they come into position, then you guys will come. Yeah, go ahead. Go. But come back quickly, because we may have critiques of what we're doing. Okay, and then you guys will be right here. You'll be right here. Don't go at the end, because you're close to them. Okay. Okay. Very good. And I'll bless you. And then what I'll do, you'll be dropping your flowers thing, and then I'll take the ring box. Okay, from you. Very good. Thank you. And I'll put it here. Thank you. Okay. Okay. And then go ahead and.
And you stand next to me.
But I don't know if they're going to be standing all the time, are they?
They could sit right there.
Lining up outside before you come in. Is that what you mean? Oh, once we get here, we're going to see that. Just, yeah. If I would do this so that you arch like this, and then we'll see if that's what's acceptable for them.
Okay.
So yeah, please, yeah. Just don't sit in the bishop's throne because you don't want to lose your wife. Okay? So.
Camille, you should be at the
Oh, so you keep going, you stay here.
Okay, that's okay. We're going to have to do this one more time, okay?
Those guys need to play, right? We should be on this side, right? I should be right here.
But Dad, you're going to be, okay,
Yeah, so we've gone on the reverse order. You stay there, but then Moses, you come. Do you guys come here?
okay, that we didn't give instructions to that. Okay, so move over closer here then. But we have to find out from Nicholas if this enters, if this is the way they want us.
They're not lined up.
No. I lost my wedding couple. All right, okay, let's have you guys here. Okay, so let's have your attention, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, let's not clap in the church. We don't clap in there. I'll take care of it. Let me do it. Okay, so we have to ask Nicholas and Tears if this is the way we want to have you guys lined up. Okay, and then also we have to figure out about have family coming down, because we might have to practice this a couple more times. All right? So the thing is, you can have your guys all here. You two need to be here. Your sponsors, no, right here, okay? Your sponsors need to be there. These people are, I hate to say this is the cake, you're all icing, all right? So you can have them exactly like this. You can have them angled, arched, anything. They just can't be with their backs to the altar. So is this okay, the way you want them in this position?
I think what someone did, yeah, I'm sorry, I'm just crazy now.
No, that's fine, that's fine.
We had people kind of staggered, not with their backs to the altar.
Right.
Because there was one person, so it was kind of at a diagonal.
Right.
On either side, and that was really nice.
So everyone's face is showing, you know?
Right, okay. So you had them more diagonal this way?
Yes.
Okay, okay, so then let's see. So then once you guys try to follow the same way here, these also will be moved further back here. So these will be out of the way, but we're needing to leave them here for now. Okay, so let's make sure we get you, sorry. Move over.
That's right.
Move over. Okay. And then, how is that? Yeah, there's room. This actually, let's just do this for now. Guys, don't move this. I will, because otherwise we'll have oil everywhere. I have done it, unfortunately, without thinking. Okay. All right, let's see. Okay, so let's move back just a little bit more. That should give plenty of room. Okay, does that look like that's about symmetrical from back there?
Moses should just be a little bit off the rug. Well, maybe, yeah.
This way?
Yeah, just a little bit towards the altar, and I think that's about it. About all I can see, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's just my opinion, you're perfectly positioned, so you could just use the
Oh, you're right, you're right. Excellent. Thank you, thank you. Okay. So, Monica, let me let you know in terms of where you can be. They've complicated your fly zone, okay? Your no-fly zone is now become from where they are to here on back, okay? And to here on back. So if you want to be able to come, I can't have you come any further in than the deacon's doors. It's kind of hard to get any decent picture that's necessarily from here, although, yeah, it's just that it becomes problematic. If you did want to set up some sort of, are you? Okay. Okay, all right, because if you need to be able to go through, this microphone will be out of the way, this other one will be in the way. Yeah, that's okay, that's okay. All right, that's, okay. And then also for filming, who's doing the filming?
Well, we're just gonna do the live stream and
Yeah, but Bill's going to be doing the audio video.
The live stream?
Yeah.
that's how we did it for Sonoma.
Okay.
Hire a special videographer.
No, that, and that's totally fine, that's totally fine, that's totally fine. However, because we have put in some of the new equipment, we're making adjustments on that. So let's just make sure everything's kosher, so in case you need to have a backup of somebody who's filming, even if it's something as a backup for the film, we've got that in place so we don't lose that as a fallback, because we're putting all this stuff for the consecration, it just barely came in. Some of the stuff we can't even get. We won't get it until October, so we're like, this is a new upgraded pack, so now he's worked on it so that we'll be able to hear back there. But yes, although he was wanting to not have, he was asking me if he couldn't have Vespers and liturgy this Sunday, but I told him we haven't let the people know that, so I'm having them take a real look at that right now. Okay, I just found that out this out, but don't panic, because we can always get somebody in the community to be able to do a filming of it if we need to have that, but let's try to make sure he's got it on place, okay? Yeah, if not, he might have the old system back into place and then revert back. He may not like that, but that might be the way it has to do. Yes, love.
I did get a handful of people that can't make it to the wedding, the link to the YouTube
Right,
page. So
right,
if you have the
right,
iPod live stream,
right.
that's what you're saying would be
Yes,
complicated.
okay, yeah. So it's got to be in place. So I'll let me talk to the subdeacon. He won't be happy with me, but he is a very obedient servant, and if he has to restore it back to the way it is before, I might have to have him do that. So, yeah.
And then one other kind of wrinkle here, I was talking to Father Nicholas, our son, who is in Russia.
Right,
YouTube, he thinks through the VPN I set up with him, that maybe he's had a list that they can get to YouTube, but if not, the alternative is what we use for his ordination, and that is the stream. Because his wife, Matushka, and he would like to watch the
right.
So
Would you just have a camera then?
it'd just be probably my phone set up. So
Okay. Well, I know that we also had this one here, although this is not going to get them, that's the problem. Yeah, so it's not going to work.
The only reason I bring it up is just because right now YouTube, Facebook, anything that's screen
Right.
is blocked
And
in Russia.
yeah, I know. What a mess.
So I'm just throwing it out there.
Okay.
I'm on the way to Home Depot.
Okay,
So if it's possible to do that, we're gonna test the YouTube, see if you can see it. If you
okay,
can, good.
okay.
If not, that may be an alternative.
Okay, all right, then why don't I talk to you about that later afterwards, okay. Okay, so now that we have, this is okay in terms of where everyone's positioned here, right? Okay, so let's focus in on the parents and grandparents and how they were gonna come down, because my understanding is they're gonna come down delayed and also have pictures of them as well too, right? Okay, I mean, right, because you do that also for the wedding part. It's nice to be able to have it for them as well too, if you want to. So the thing is, did we have them also coming down at the point where, because we might want to make sure that we do this other run through so that when they come down, I can bring you guys down here and I can make sure who comes down next. Who did you want to have come after the wedding party be coming down the aisle?
I think all the direct family are grandparents and parents.
Do you want the
I think
grand,
that's it, right?
so you want the,
Grandparents and
you want the grandparents coming first and then the parents? It doesn't matter, it's just,
Parents and then grandparents?
it doesn't matter, it's up to you, it's just up to you guys.
I think parents and grandparents makes more sense.
Okay, so we're gonna go back there, we're gonna practice it over again to make sure we get everybody down here that they come down also that way too. And that gives Monica also a little bit of an idea. And Monica, if you need to be able to do, and Monica, it's okay if you want to even, you know, be able to do, like, I don't know how you can do that. Yeah, that's not too heavy.
I mean, it's up to you guys if you guys kind of want me in the front, but I can show you the angles that I have here too.
Okay, that's fine, that's fine.
Obviously, knees kind of cut off by the pews, but it adds more.
All right, right. Okay, okay. Okay, that's good. Okay, that's fine. Okay, that's fine. All right, no problem. Okay, so we don't want to complicate it and make it too difficult. All right, so then let's go ahead and then maybe not practice the leaving at this point because that might add on more confusion. Let's just practice coming in. Let's all get everybody all the way back to line. Parents and family back there. Again, this time we're going to focus on family, make sure the family's coming down as well too. Sorry, all. Yes, we're going down one more time. Here's the ring box. Here you go, sweet pea. Okay, that is very discouraging to know about the streaming. I have to talk about it. I have to talk about it. He's got to get the system back. Can't do this from them.
He's still here, I think.
Yeah.
You got it? You got it? You got to remember which side is the, this goes on the bottom, right?
Yes.
Do you want to have everyone walking from outside and take this?
Yeah, I think we can practice that in a second. But what I want to make sure is we know who's going next. So let me ask some questions of the bridal party and also the parents and the grand. So if we have all of the people that are here down, so the next people of the pews to go down the aisle after you is the family who's here to there. Who are going to be the next people coming out of the pews? Yes.
I think I'll be first.
Okay.
Mom.
Okay. All right. So then you want to become. After that comes the parents here of the groom. Okay.
So maybe my mom, my dad, and then them together?
Well, that's fine. You can have all four if you want to, that's no problem, or you can have them come separate. All four, either one. It's up to you. It's you guys' wedding.
For Simone's wedding, it was all the family of the bride, then all the family of the groom, wasn't it?
Well, I don't remember. I don't remember.
That would be like.
I don't remember.
Well, I think it's, let's just do all brides, then all grooms. That
all right
makes it
with you
easier. All brides, all grooms. Yeah, all the brides.
Okay, that's fine. Okay, that's fine. Okay, that's fine.
For the most part, the intention will be up there on us.
Yes, yes. Okay, that's fine. Okay, okay. Okay, so let's do this. We're going to try to do this all the way through. So let's go ahead, if you guys don't mind. Ted, would you open that one door, the far door, please? We're going to take you guys all the way out, line. This is a second dry run.
Paula, we're gonna be here. We're not processing
How
it.
it works, my walking me in, but would he bring me in here and then at the very end of every
No,
walk,
because you're coming in like this and this.
all of us
I mean, how you guys have told me you want to walk here. There's not anything.
party, but I would walk in by myself with my dad after everyone has come in.
Oh, that's a different thing. Yeah, that's not what you're telling me.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, what you told me was you wanted everyone lined up here. So if you want to have that done separately, then let's get your dad here then.
Sorry for the
No, we can adjust it, but then that's something we practice. Right? Big deal. It's a little complicated. What you do is put you and your dad all the way in the back.
Yeah.
All the way back. Or you guys can be even here. You can even be here. It's fine. Doesn't matter. These are going to be all this, but these. So we're and going to do is no. Okay, that's good. Good. Okay, you guys will be blessed to come in. Thank you. Go ahead. Yes, yes, please. So we'll have to do, we'll do the handoff with the flowers then, okay? Yeah. This way because there's not much space that's there. Okay, and then what I'll end up doing is I'll have you wait right there. Okay, I'm gonna end up passing this to you, Dawn, and you may need to pass yours off onto here, but you'll keep on hold of her for that one. Appropriate for you to be able to give her a kiss, okay? All right, if she has any veil, you'd lift the veil and you'd give her a kiss, so go ahead and do that now.
So does she,
I don't have a veil.
Okay, no veil, okay, then give her a kiss, okay? And then it would be appropriate for you to kiss him as well too,
okay?
okay? And then you have no handoff.
There's nothing.
There's no handoff. The reason why is because she's not your property, going to become his property.
Right.
So instead, what happens is we're having an understanding, so you've been able to give a greeting, you've been able to give a greeting, and so then what we're having him do is to step over here, right? Is it right, on this side, because which side is he supposed to be on?
Yeah.
I'm on this side.
Yes, I think so.
Okay, right, okay, so you go ahead and, so go,
So I
right,
just go,
yes,
Yeah,
yes,
Just join the pews.
right. And then I'm going to have you come over into this position here. All right? Now, Lori, what's going to be for you to do here, she'll have that handed back to her at one, and actually, no, it's not. It's going to be moved off. And the reality is you need to have your hand free. You can't have holding your own bouquet, and you can't hold hers. So you get to pass it further back. Now, that makes it harder for you because you had a couple of kids who were good. That makes life so much, okay. All right, and then, but Lori, once she gets into this position here, she's going to have a dress to try to move here. So what you will need to do, set off to somebody, okay? What you will need to be able to do, any time during the service, not only here, Lori, but also up there, it's to take care of her dress. Get it into position, be of course, right, where it'll be all the way for her and for you. And if you even want to put it, even pooling in front of her, that's fine. You know, because I can move, I'll move around, so I need to move around.
Yes, but it's not too long.
Okay, all right, so now we're going to practice going down, and then we'll see if we need to do this one more time. But my focus is on making sure that we have families coming down at whatever point, because we kind of, we're going to take you guys a little bit faster down, okay, as we sense, okay, and the choir will be singing, we'll be singing that one hymn as we come down, all right? Yeah, that's totally fine. You're totally fine right there. Totally fine right there. That's appropriate, okay? I get you into position here, and you guys stay right in the center, dead
Your
center.
stool will be a little longer, right? So we don't
Yeah,
have to
yeah, a bit longer.
be in fear
Yeah,
of, okay.
yeah,
You don't want to hit your heel.
yeah, that's fine. So we got to make sure, let's watch.
can't hold
Okay, but yeah. But let's watch and make sure that you guys, that the people are coming who need to be coming. And Laura, if you need to move her dress out of the way at that time for the other people to come, go ahead and pull it in front, and then people pass by, and then you can put it behind her, okay? So you got a lot of playing with the dress to do.
So should we
But
be
come-
facing sideways, the same as they?
Yeah. And then I'm going to step between you guys, and I'm going to take the rings from him. Go ahead, hand me the rings.
Cal, so this is when you give the rings to Father
Okay,
John.
give it to me. All right, thank you, sweet pea.
Both hands like this.
Okay,
You're gonna go like this.
all right,
You're
okay,
gonna be keeping very still.
okay, all right. You can go ahead. You see it.
Yeah, I think locking arms would be
Yeah,
nice.
that's fine, that's fine. Yeah.
Because they're all couples, yeah.
Yeah.
You guys are so cute in that.
The banana twin.
Okay.
There they are.
They'll be with the choir. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, so we'll have the first two of those pews set aside. Yeah, yeah, you can move her. Okay. Okay, so do you want to practice that again? Do we need to practice that again? It's up to you. Okay, or let me ask. Okay, so ladies, let me,
When you guys are coming down, focus falls backwards, and I would hate to have one person in start focus and the other person not. And I know you guys are already doing that. Try to stay directly next to each other and close, so that it's not one person focused on the other person. But you guys did great.
okay, that's good to know. That's good to know, okay. Okay, are you guys comfortable with what we just did now? Do we need to do this again? Yes.
We just all had a question about who should be giving the bouquet to her, or
Yeah, because like, do you want the bouquet when you're exiting? Because if so, we should probably keep it more like up here
Yeah,
versus
so
once it's back here.
It
it's
might
gonna
be good
hard.
to have you holding it.
Yeah, or like, like what we did is like.
Well, actually, it's actually not too hard, it's not too hard because I can slip over and get it from her here. It's not a problem. Because what I sometimes do is, this is oh no, your book, I've never had that happen in any wedding before, so I hope that doesn't happen tomorrow. Your flowers are beautiful. I sometimes put it here, but it may be too big. Is it gonna be too big?
It's like this big.
Okay, so it may be that I just have to pick it from you. So I'll pick it from you. Okay,
Lori
whoever.
can have it.
At this point, because I will have two empty hands, but I know he can hold it, okay, and fix her.
Okay, all right.
The other thing is, she can always, hand it off to a
Yeah, if you need to do that, that's fine. That's fine, that's fine. Okay, okay, so maybe let's bring it back here. Okay. Okay, so any questions? Guys, you okay with coming in? All right, so let's try the leaving part. Let's try the leaving part. By the way, this is the most time we spend on anything, all right? Because it's the most complicated thing, moving people in and out. So in leaving, normally after we've given you the blessings and give you an opportunity to kiss, and Monica, so the one thing I'm going to ask them to do, we don't make out in church, it's not appropriate, but on this time, when I, it's at the very end when we're singing, and start singing God Grant Many Years, that's when we'll ask them to be, I'll tell people, no, we don't applaud in the Orthodox Church, which is disrespectful, but we do sing and sing God Grant Many Years, and I'll have them be able to kiss one another. I need you guys to linger just a little bit, because what happens to a lot of people is they kiss and it's gone, and then the photographers gets you guys leaving, okay? So, yeah. Yes, please, yeah. Well, anyway, so you can linger a little bit on that kiss would be helpful, okay? Right. Yeah, that's good.
It feels like an eternity.
Yeah, I'll remind you guys.
And then also, sorry if I'm not saying anything that you're not, you're gonna step off to the side when that happens?
I don't know, I hopefully would. Generally, I'm right smack in the middle, and I'm always, what do they call it when they do the? I'm always photobombing the thing, yeah. So we'll see. We'll see if I remember to do so. I'll see if I remember to do so. Sometimes, yeah, I'm trying to get my kiss in at the same time. So I'll have you guys kiss with one another, and then at that point, I'm going to try to make sure. I think in my 26 years of doing weddings, I've only had 3 brides go down the aisle without their flowers. Okay, so you'd be turning around, so you'll have this, and once again, you'll have a hold of him. Okay, you'll have a hold of him, and then Lori, you'll need to do what you need to do. And once again, please, guys, don't take off until she gets you into place with the rest of your train. All right, all right. Otherwise, it'll look a little funny for Lori going down like this, and you don't want to have to Lori look like that. Okay, yeah. She will do that, by the way. She's in good shape. Okay, and so here's the questions I'm going to ask you guys. How fast do you want people going down? Are you going to take pictures of people going down, or?
Just the same pace, just the other way.
Okay, that's fine. And here's the thing. Do you want to have a receiving line here at the church, or you want to be hidden?
So we were thinking about doing the greetings right outside.
Outside the doors. Okay, like what you did before.
Right outside, and the
Okay.
family would come and greet us first.
Okay,
and
that's
then
fine.
everyone would follow.
Okay, just like what we did before.
Would
That's
our
fine.
sponsors take our icons, or
Uh,
to
Yes,
go
we
in the greeting,
we
or-
could be able to, but they can't do both.
Yeah, I know.
Which ones would you like them to do?
Probably the one of Sakura Focus and Christ, right?
The small ones. Okay, so then I need to make sure I give you guys that to be able to do. We're going to put these in. Here we go. So we take those. Please do not drop those. Okay, and so these guys know a lot about icons and taking care of icons. So then,
Do the kiss time.
no, okay, no, put that away. Okay, so then you guys, so then once they do that, then you guys are gonna be able to go in reverse order, right? In reverse order, you guys know how to be able to do that. And then we're gonna go outside, and then we'll form a line outside of the front door. So once you guys go ahead and go, be kissed, and we're giving you the blessing to go. I'll try to stand out of the side. You guys come together here, wait for them. Wait for them to get all the way down, and then you guys can go. Once they do the next couple, please. Wait for just a second till there we go. Next couple, please. Wait for just a second, and then you can go. Excellent. Wait for a second, then you guys can go. There you go. You guys are busy. Okay, very good. Okay, you guys can go. And then, who would be the next one? No, there won't be any ushers. There won't be any ushers. Yeah, bride's family. So go ahead, go, bride's family. And you can be the first ones to greet the newly married couple. There's some traditions where they go to the pews to be able to do it, but we're going to do it differently here with that. Then you guys will be able to go. And you're going to have your mom. Okay, that's good. Okay, that's fine. Okay, very good. Kaboom. Yeah. Probably the congregation, when they come in here, will be standing because we'll be starting the service. So once you come in, everyone will stand. And when you'll be leaving, everyone will be standing because we're standing for most of the service, not all. Most of the service will be standing, yeah. I mean, as you family, just okay. Again,
Back on the altar.
yeah, please. Well, at least on the icon. No, but we're going to move them in on the altar, though, after we're done with the rehearsal. And then I'm going to have you guys sign the marriage certificate for us before you guys go to.
We were actually looking around in the closet for something else today and found our own.
Oh, really? Oh, that's. Oh, you're coming on 50. You're coming up on 50. You have to do the service for you guys, the anniversary service. Okay, let me take my pain pills. for my sciatica. Okay, so we don't need to walk you guys down the aisle again, right? Okay, so let's just have everybody go up to the front here, and we'll have everybody come and stand in the place you're supposed to be standing for the service. This will give Monica an idea of what she's going to be having to work with in terms of for filming and shooting. Okay. I might be able to. Nick, come here and take a look at this, Michael. So I can move this back further and have you guys standing on the carpet if that helps you. But this could be back, but we want to have enough space here. The only thing you have to be careful of is this here. This does creep up a little bit here. There's no way of that lying down a little bit. Is this okay? Do you want it back a little bit further, or are you okay? Okay.
It felt fine.
Okay, we're fine.
Especially with
Okay.
the front pews being gone now.
Okay, that's fine.
Well, we want to make sure for the density, they had to have room for all of us to go around.
Yeah, it'll just be the four of you guys, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. All right, so then, okay, so once we get you down here, at this point, we'll have the flowers passed off. We ask you the question, have you free will from intention? If we say, have you, your response is?
I have.
I have, right, that's very good. Okay, we'll light the candle, bless you with the candle. You'll hold that candle. Lori, flowers go bye-bye. I need to have the flowers go bye-bye.
This isn't in the betrothal, this part?
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry, you already have this back there, thank you. Well, I've got to walk through the betrothal with you, so this will be back there.
Okay.
This will be back there, okay? So back there. So once we have you back there in terms for the betrothal, what we're going to end up asking, because we want to walk through this part as well too. Baptism. I think you've been there, done that. Okay. Set of petitions that we do for everyone, and then focus on you guys then. A blessing that's done, the peace that's done, blessing the betrothal. Oh, I have to make sure, because the rings will have back there, I have to set up a little table like we did before for the Giesbrick and for you guys' wedding, and we'll have the little gospel back there to be able to bless over. And so when we get to the point of having the rings, why don't you go ahead and pass the candle back to the side. Lori, you can stand a little bit closer to her. There we go. Okay, so we'll bless both these rings over the gospel. And then when we do the blessing for the betrothal, back to you guys both 3 times, and I need your right hand ring finger. I'll slip that on there. Yes, that's what we do. That's why we do this practice, so you don't freak out on me.
Yeah.
Hold it in place, because if it drops, Michael has to find it, okay? Or you have to find, okay. So we take his to you, bless 3 times in the name of the Trinity, right hand ring finger. Okay, so that I have to place on you. That's the Antiochian rubrics we do, because we're going to do the oldest practice of having you guys turn in a second to be able to, Monica, to be able to put the rings on one another. So Monica, this is one of the few times, besides their kissing, this is going to be one of the few times in which they're going to be facing one another. I mean, you can get a shot from there, but if you want to work your way through here, it's up to you. You do what you want to do. If you want to work your way through here to get back there to get a shot from back there, or if not, but this is going to be one of the few times when they're actually going to be seen from back there, okay, just to let you know, all right? So up to you. It's your call. You're the artiste. I am not. So, and then at that point, we ask, we do the prayer. Now, by the way, I have the expanded prayer for this. It's not the short little itty-bitty prayer. It's the one that talks about about the rings. Really nice. Not Lord of the Rings, okay, but the real Lord of the Rings, okay? And then what the rings signify in that beautiful prayer. This has been heavily, Reader Digest version, abridged. So we're going to restore the rest of that for this. And then at one point we say, and do now bless this putting on of rings, is when you guys need to turn and face one another. And then, Tears, you put out your hand that it's going to be put on, the ring's going to be put on. Okay, so then you're going to need to take that, slip that off, okay? Offer the right hand. Nicholas, you'll put that on, okay? All right, not all the way because we don't want to get stuck for now. Okay, and then you turn around, Then you offer your hand that you're going to use.
Oh, sorry.
Very good. Excellent. That's why we do a practice for it. And then once you do that, turn around, face here, okay? So that's the betrothal part. I'm taking your rings back.
And is that happening in the back, actually?
It's in the back, yes. All this is happening in the back.
Does that mean that Callahan will be giving you the rings back there?
Yes,
Okay, so
Yes.
that'll actually happen.
yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
okay,
Makes sense.
okay.
Yeah, thank you.
Mhm.
Good point.
Just wondering about that.
Yeah, he won't be having to bring them down here.
Mhm.
We'll have it taken care of up there. So once we're done with that, that takes care of the betrothal, then we'll bring you down the aisle. We'll have the procession with the rest of the bridal party and the family come, okay? All right? Once we get down here, we'll be singing that hymn, Blessed are they that fear in the Lord. I'll be singing the verses for that. The choir is going to be singing Glory be to thee, O God, glory be to thee. We'll try to stretch it out because once I get you guys here, down to this point, you guys stop right here before the carpet. Let go of my stole, okay? Because I have to take off and go in there and sense around the altar. I have to come out and sense the icons. I have to sense you guys, the table here, everybody, and then we're done with that hymn, okay? Then we start with the crowning service proper. Blessed is the kingdom. We go into another set of liturgy. We have 3 prayers that take place, 2 long ones, of which we're adding into this service book, which you guys don't need to know that because you don't even know this book. And then finally, the last one is the one for asking Christ to extend his hand from heaven and join you as husband and wife. And so what we'll do is we'll put the husband's hand over the wife. I'll put my hand, signifying Christ's hand, over you, possibly the stole or the cross, because we're back in using the cross now out of Pascha, and then ask for Christ to extend his hand from heaven. So from this point, before this point, if you guys end up holding hands, before this point, I'll gently separate you. I won't draw attention to it. I won't say, no, okay, okay. And then, speaking of talk about, that's why it's nice having someone like Monica who's going to be here, because we had one thing at the wedding where at the cathedral where the maid of honor was going to move the dress around as she was given instructions to do, and the photographer screamed no in front of everybody, and of course they were filming this, so I'd love to get the expression on everybody's face at that time, and we were all stunned by what happened. He got a good shot afterwards, I'm sure, of the dress, but I'm sure people's expressions were not what he wanted. So at that point, we want you to keep holding on. You can relax your hands, but keep holding. If I see you let go, I'll put your hands back together, okay? All right? Yeah. We'll just simply, it should be the right hand to the right hand. Way too awkward to then hold. You have to pass the candles back. So keep holding your hands together and pass the candles back. And then from time to time, I'll have you with the candles, okay? But not this time, so go ahead and pass them back. Okay, all right, so we'll do the crowns. And then we always, of course, the same liturgical action is repeated, but we start with the husband, and then we go to the bride. So the servant of God, blessed back and forth 3 times. They're supposed to fit. Ooh, they look nice. They look like the ones that were made for Queen Elizabeth, Prince Albert made for Queen Victoria. So bless 3 times.
Tears have bedazzled them.
Yeah, they're really nice. So then, O Lord our God, crown them with glory and with honor. Okay, so we end up doing that 3 times, okay? And you'll end up wearing the crowns for the rest of the service. That part, blue is you. That throws me off because usually on ours we have blue is for the guy and pink is for the girl. So I'll just have to remember that, okay. Okay, and after that, go ahead. Who did you decide to have to do, go ahead and pass the candles back. Who's going to be holding your, then Michael, you'll just be facing forward. Both you guys face forward. Who are you going to have do the epistle?
Reader Christian.
Okay, Reader Christian, so he'll know to do that. Very good. Okay. I told him to do it extremely appropriately. Okay. So it's open.
Nice and slow, but not too slow.
Yeah, thank you. Yes, because we don't need Father's legs buckling because of his sciatica. Then after that, we'll have the gospel. I'll read the gospel from the royal doors. After I'm done with the royal doors, I will give a short homily. I promise it's going to be short. And then, oops, I forgot about the rings. And then we'll be bringing the gospel view for to be able to venerate, okay?
That'll be right after the gospel.
Right after the homily. The epistle first, then the homily, then the gospel, then I'll bring the gospel. That's a little, I'll leave the big one there and bring the small one. You guys will get to kiss that.
Do
You
you
four.
know who's going to operate the censer?
I don't know. We'll find out.
Patrick should be there
We'll find out who else. I'm sure there's going to be some of the guys to help. Yeah,
as well.
yeah.
They'll be there. Yeah, that,
Okay. Yeah, yeah, and they're welcome too, so we can have them help them with that. We'll probably end up putting that, though, over there because of the way the guys are. We'll have it maybe by the cross, so it'll be a little bit further out of the way. We also don't want to be smoking these guys up out here too. Okay. Then it's another set of petitions, and then the question we had asked, I think, before for you guys on this. Well, after we get to the appropriate part for the Our Father, are you wanting to have the Our Father sung or read?
I think it's my son.
Yeah, so many of our people here would know that. In a lot of the other weddings that we have, where we have maybe a mixed marriage between Orthodox and non-Orthodox Christian, sometimes they choose to have it said, but I think you guys, a lot of you know to sing it. Oh, okay, here, talk about it and you let us know by tomorrow, by the liturgy, so that we can be able to let Anastasia know, so that she knows what to do, okay? Not a problem. Okay, oops, I knew one thing I forgot. Sorry about that. You guys don't have a common cup, so you're using the church's cup, and so then I'm going to show you what we have to do with it. You'll have to pass off the candles, and let me get this for you. Okay, so because this is made out of metal and I can't see through it, it will have wine and water in there. We will bless it. It used to be communion. Now it represents your common life. You share body, soul, and spirit. No one else shares your body with you except for you two alone. So as a result, you're the only ones who drink out of this, all right? So it will be blessed for you, representing that common life. Now, this also goes back to the ancient practice of the church, which we still do during the Liturgy of St. James, which we've never celebrated here, in which the faithful receive in the hand, like the priests and the deacons do at the altar, in which the faithful receive 3 sips from the chalice, like the clergy do at the altar. So, but you have to do on this one for me, because I am not going to spill on you, and you need to get at least 3 sips out of this. All right? So what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to use your own hand that's free. These 2 hands are here. This is a little bit easier by doing this format here. All right? Even though I know I'm bending the rubrics. All right? So that what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this up to your lips to have you be able to take 3 sips, but I need you controlling the flow. So you're going to actually reach around and you're going to tilt it 3 times to give yourself 3 sips. So I'm going to hold it like this to you, and then you go excellent like that. That's what you want to do, okay? All right, and then I'll do the same thing. Tears are for you, okay? 1, 2, 3, and that's what you'll end up doing, okay? All right, and the rest of that we'll put here, and then afterwards, when you come for photos, you get to finish it off, all right? Because that's your blessed cup that you share together, all right? Then once we're done with that part, we have the dance of Isaiah. So here, you guys need to have your candles back, and I'll direct you on that. You don't have to remember that rubric. I'll take care of that for you. And Michael, because you're you're like Thomas the Tank Engine. So do you even know Thomas the Tank Engine? See that was, I know that from, it's a British thing. Some of those things are too ornery on those things. I don't want you grabbing him by the elbow, because we don't want him to get wax over him. So grab him by the shoulder. Okay, and Lori, it's really critically important that you get to be the caboose. But because you're connected with her by taking any of her train has to be completely out of your way. And it has to be...
How long is your train? I can be here in
Yeah, you don't have to give it away. But so you just have to make sure you gather
It's
enough,
not huge.
enough that, enough that,
Mix them up and hold it here?
yes, yes, absolutely. However you want to do it, or if you want to fold it
Drape it over
over,
your
drape it over your arm, that's totally fine. However you feel that you need to do that, you're comfortable to be able to do that because you have to have it out of your way and out of the way of getting wrapped around the stands here, okay? Does that make sense? Okay, so you pretend like you've got her, and I'm going to end up taking the sensor, and I'm going to start over here, and I'll end up sensing. So we're going to do 3 circuits around this here. Remember, gang, please, this carpet is new to us, and we're not used to this. It hasn't laid flat yet on this part here, so just be mindful. We're not in a rush. We're not in a rush, okay? So we're just going to take our time, and that way, we don't need to do any prostrations at this point, okay? So just be mindful when you're going here. So I'll be sensing 3 times, and as I move, notice, Michael, we love you very much. You're so helpful, important, and you and Lori both to what we do as a church, but this is not your day. You are not the center of the tension. These guys are the center of attention, so we want to keep them at the center of this table here, just like they're the center there. They want to be the center back here. They want to be the center back here. So you have to do Zorba, the Greek. You have to end up bringing them all the way to here, okay? And then when I move, you bring them all the way here so that they're centered in the same way. It makes sense, right? Okay, we're going to practice it. We're going to practice that, okay. And I always sense with 3 for the Trinity, because, we Orthodox are Trinitarian with a vengeance. Okay, and then we go over to here. Okay, so Mike, I moved, and you are moving them. Very good, excellent. 1, 2, 3, and then we end up moving.
You want us in the line or like?
Well, yeah, that's fine. What you're doing is fine. 1, 2, 3, in a line, just like you were in the front, is fine. Okay, and then we'll be singing those hymns. I really need the choir learning those hymns so that I don't have to sing those hymns, because my voice is usually shot by this time of the day on a Sunday. Okay, so that's one complete circuit. So we do that 3 times. Any problem with that? Maybe. I don't know.
Because I can't turn and hold it.
Oh, I don't break yourself with it, but at the same time, make sure if he starts to hang back, you just gently pull him. Well, not pull him, but direct him forward, okay? Because you are a sponsor, so you have an opportunity to do that leadership there, okay? Okay, once we do that 3 times, we're almost done with the sacrament. We have a prayer for the groom, prayer for the bride, and we take these away from you, blow them out, put them here. All this stuff can go back on the altar until you're uncrowning. We'll talk about that in just a second, okay? And then we will do the prayer for the removal of the crowns. We'll take your crown off of you. You'll kiss it. I'll take your crown off of you. You'll kiss it. We'll put it here. And we do end up doing a couple of more blessings that we do and remind everybody in the Orthodox Church we do not applaud and clap, which is considered disrespectful. We do sing, and we'll sing God grant many years. And we do that part, and that's when we'll try to make sure we get you your thing back to you, and then you guys can be able to turn and be able to kiss, and then start to go, okay?
Okay, before the kiss or after the kiss?
Oh, well, no, probably, well, and it doesn't matter. It can be before. It might be a helpful thing.
Before, so I don't forget it.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm not
You'll
good at
be
thinking
so-
straight.
Yes, yeah. Well, I'm sure his kisses are thus unforgettable, so we don't. Yeah. Okay, so let's look at. So, was there any questions on any of this that you guys had?
Well, my one question is, so we're gonna have Father Andrew and Father Nathan.
Okay.
Will they change anything?
Yeah, I'm going to. Actually, while we're having them sign up things, I'm going to walk through that real quickly with you,
Okay.
because we don't have to have everybody here. We can do our closing prayer and send you on to do what you need to do.
Okay.
But that way you can let me know what sort of things you would prefer for them to do, because I can give that to them. That's not a problem.
Sure.
Yeah, because we'll work them in. But we don't need to have everybody here talking about that. That's a good question. Any other questions? All right, so let's close with a prayer, and then we're going to have you guys sign this, and then you two and I will sit down and we'll look at who's doing what. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and the Holy Spirit of God as one. Lord, we're thankful for this time together. We ask that you put your holy angels before these thy servants to guide them, protect them, take them safely in their travels, bring them back safely here in due time for the holy services tomorrow. In all things may we use this indeed for thy glory and for our salvation, for that holy always now and ever in the ages of ages. Amen. Okay. That is it. Thank you all. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. So let's get this signed. And I'm going to take these things and put these in. I'm going to get a pen that works here too. Michael, can you help bring a couple of icons? And Nicholas, if you could bring a couple of icons in for, yes?
Able to go, yeah, right?
Yeah, everyone can go. You guys are blessed to be able to go as you need to, please. Thank you. Yeah, we're going to put these things on the, it's a way to keep them safe and also bless them for tomorrow. Okay, Subdeacon, we got a further complication, Lovey. They're relying on you to have streaming for them tomorrow. Tomorrow.
It should be good, I tested it.
Okay, thank you, because, yeah, they'll really need to have that. Yeah, because they were not planning on having anyone doing filming except for you to be able to do that, okay?
Father, would you like the crowns here?
Yes, I need the crowns back here too. So I'm just hope that that's, I'm sorry about that, I didn't know. Okay. You know, this is becoming very important ministry. Those are sweet.
Yeah, aren't they? They're
Those
very
are really nice.
European,
Yeah, it's nice. The fleur de lis. Okay, so let's put. Okay. Okay, what time do we have? Okay. the whole group that confused me. That's why I sent off to the secretaries to say, I thought we did our final meeting.
Who cares? Nobody's watching.
I care.
Okay, so it's a streaming.
Oh, what is this? Split screen? Oh, no, this is the wall. Okay.
Kyrie eleison, Kyrie eleison, this is channel 1. Kyrie eleison, Kyrie eleison, Kyrie eleison, Kyrie eleison, Kyrie eleison, Kyrie eleison. Kyrie eleison, Kyrie eleison, Kyrie eleison. Here,
It's got a
here.
little meter. How nice.
I know. It should
What
8
am I doing
seconds.
with this?
This is the YouTube. You're checking it. It's good? Now, Justin, give me, or Justin, you will be the priest. I will be the choir. Now check the choir. Lord, have mercy. Lord, have mercy. Lord, have mercy. Kyrie eleison, Kyrie eleison, Kyrie eleison, Kyrie eleison.
Sounds too far away.
Yeah.
It's pretty much
7, 6, 7.
6, 7. Where's the gain?
Play with the game.
Where's the gain input?
That's a good question. If you were here, I would show you.
I'm here, so show me.
You're here now.
So show me.
Look
Sideways.
Lord, have mercy.
So this is the 40 here. I turned it on for channel 5. So we're 6, channel 6.
Gain.
Yeah.
Baptism.
You don't want to put it again for
It's probably back. Let me check for
wait. Again for the gain is good.
that's what's going on today.
Yes, there's a lot. I know Ann and Lou usually take it, they're not here tonight.
Yeah. Well, we'll leave them for Andrew tomorrow.
And there's a bag underneath this.
Oh, great. Hopefully that's not someone else.
Mine is for Nicholas and Shirley's wedding.
Okay, good. Per-
See, this is the main.
Okay,
The main, the main, keep it at 20.
When thou, Lord, was baptized in the Jordan, worship of the Trinity was made manifest. For the voice of the Father bore witness to thee, calling thee his beloved Son. And the Spirit in the likeness of a dove confirmed the truth of his word. O Christ our God. Kyrie eleison, Kyrie eleison. Uh, yeah. Yeah, I'm moving the icons back, Father.
now, and then you put YouTube in there. Too much technology.
No, I'm just looking where everything is. Where everything's going.
Okay, adjust that. You can save this.
Okay, I will start chanting. Lord have mercy on us. أعترف للرب فإنه صالح. Hallelujah. فإن إله الأب إلى الأبد رحمته. هاليلويا. كل الأمم أحاطت بي وباسم الرب قهرت. هاليلويا. What?
I've got this up all the way.
Yeah, you're lowering the man. This is bus 2 or man?
No, it says bus 2, but it was way down. On the
Oh,
bottom.
that's why.
Yeah, that's why.
Okay. يا رب ذكرك إلى الأبد. يا رب.
You should be in the choir instead of a deacon.
I can't do both.
But you'd have to sing in English half the time.
I don't know English very well. No hablo español.
All right, do it again.
قدوس الله قدوس قوي قدوس الذي لا
Okay, stop.
يموت. ترحمنا. I have to continue. I'm saying Holy God.
Still a little hot. It's distorting.
Don't touch it. Don't touch. I will lower from the niveau.
No, no, you gotta do it from here.
It does not matter. It's better. I know when. But it's very high from here.
It wasn't. It's not right now. Do it again.
I will higher it then. Okay. Agios awful, Holy God.
Holy mighty,
Thank you.
holy immortal.
Holy,
Have mercy on us.
Holy God, Holy mighty, Holy immortal, have mercy on us.
Okay, good.
Like many people, you have better singing accent than speaking accent.
Really?
Yeah.
Thanks be to God.
That's perfect.
Okay. So I can leave home? eleison. This is the channel 5. Then the bottom, this is 5.
How far away were you from that one?
I was very close. أيضا وأيضا بسلام إلى رب نطلب كريا لايسون. اعضد وخلص وارحم واحفظنا يا الله بنعمتك يا رب ارحم. بعد ذكرنا الكلية القداسة الطاهرة الفائقة البركات المجيدة سيدتنا والدة الإله الدائمة البتولية مريم مع جميع القديسين لنودع أنفسنا وذواتنا وبعضنا بعضا وكل حياتنا للمسيح الإله. See, it's